Say, baby, had to mention that if you were a star, you'd be the one I'm searching for. Other girls, they got attention.
What's up, fragrance lovers? My name is Amanda Marie. If you are new to the channel, then welcome. Over here, I love to discuss all things fragrance. And if you are a lover of fragrances, I would love for you to hit that subscribe button. Okay, it's been a week since I uploaded any kind of video, child. I've been putting some shorts out there, but I haven't done a full on video. Child, I'm gonna just be honest with y'all. Sometimes I get into a little bit of a rut, and I still work a full-time job, and YouTube is full-time as well, okay, because I record and edit my own videos, so I do that, and then I'm running all my other social media platforms, honey. So sometimes I do get I feel a little bit overwhelmed, and I have to take a little time for myself. I'm back with the video, and I ain't been gone that long. It's only been a week. So did y'all miss me? In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys some new fragrances. These are fragrances that I bought for myself and some that were gifted to me. I haven't done, it's not really going to be per se, is this going to be an unboxing? It could be, you could call it an unboxing, I guess, but I actually should have waited to do this. Nah, I'm gonna do it now because I was really waiting on the new fragrances from Kayali. Y'all know those are coming out if they're not out already. I don't know the release date. Where is my phone? Y'all know Kayali is releasing 4 new fragrances. I talked about it on my Instagram, and they're all based around the note of oud. And I'm really excited for these fragrances. I think they're gonna be right on time for fall and winter, and I can't wait to smell them. I think I'm gonna get them Tuesday. I was supposed to get them on Monday, but I changed my shipping address. So I wanna say they may be out already. Hold on. They're actually not out yet. I'm actually on the Kayali website, and it's saying notify me. So I'm taking that to believe that the fragrances are not out yet. She's also releasing a a perfumed bacor. Those are like oud chips, and you put them in a burner.
That we call bacor in the Middle East. It's where you burn the perfumed oud wood, and it smokes out a gorgeous scent that you use to fragrance your home, a room, your clothing, your hair. It is just so special.
I'm really excited for it because I've always wanted to burn a bacor in my home because I just love the way that oud smells, and I'm really excited for that. So I should be getting that package tomorrow. Fingers crossed. Speaking of new releases, y'all know that Zara released 4 new vanilla fragrances as well. Everybody is releasing a lot of new stuff. It's a lot of new stuff coming out. I can't even hold it all. I definitely know that I cannot buy everything, but I was able to go into Zara and smell the new vanillas. Supreme Vanilla, Star Night Vanilla, Vanilla Vibration, and Hypnotic Vanilla. Zara is known for making fragrances. I don't know if their intention is to make dupes of fragrances that we all love. I don't know if that was their intention, but that seems to be the trend with Zara. They have a lot of fragrances that smell like other high-end or well-known fragrances, okay? So I was able to go in there. I put my nose on all 4. I'm gonna be honest with you, they're all good, okay, but there are only 2 in my opinion that really stuck out for me, and one of them is Vanilla Vibration and Hypnotic. Was it Hypnotic Vanilla, or was it Supreme? It was Supreme. So the 2 that stood out to me are going to be Supreme Vanilla and Vanilla Vibration. Supreme Vanilla, I want to say, if I'm not mistaken, has a note of ink. Yes, ink that's in a pen, okay, which is a very unique smell. I've never smelled ink in perfume before, and mixed in with the vanilla, it actually really worked out. I don't know how they did it, but it smells really good. It smells a little unique. It smells very niche in my opinion. I want to say people are comparing Vanilla Vibration to Eau de Well by Diptyque. I feel like I've smelled Eau de Well before, and I actually really like that fragrance. I don't know about that comparison, to be honest with you, but when I smell Vanilla Vibration, I do pick up more on not necessarily a Zara fragrance, but it gives me niche. It gives me unique. It stands out. It's a little warm. It's a little spicy. It's earthy, and I actually did buy that one. I bought it in a small size because they do come in 2 sizes. They come in, I want to say like I don't know what the bigger bottle is, but that one is going to run you about $35, $36, $37, something along them lines. This is the 30 ml or the 1 fluid ounce, and it's going to run you $17.90. Okay, you might say $17.99. I don't even know why they put the 90 on there. Okay, but I picked this one up. I wasn't really impressed with every last one, and I didn't want to, like, I ain't gonna say waste my money. Well, should I say that? But I wanted to get one. Okay, and I narrowed it down to Vanilla Vibration because that was the one that smelled the most unique to me. More like a niche type of fragrance. It's a little spicy in here. It's powdery, okay? Not over the top vanilla, more like a very subtle vanilla. I feel like the woods in this fragrance actually like overtake the fragrance. It's not giving me like that sweet gourmand vanilla, you know, that we all love. It's giving me a lot of woods. It's also giving me a lot of powder. There's iris in this fragrance, and there is papyrus, which is a woody note. Okay, so I like it. It's up my alley. You know, it falls under those type of fragrances that I love to wear, especially now that it's about to get cooler. I usually pull for fragrances like this, to be honest with you. And this is what the bottle looks like. Again, this is Vanilla Vibration. This is 1 fluid ounce, and you can get this one for $17, $17.90 to be exact. While I was there, I smelled a couple of other fragrances. And you know, it's funny for me when I watch a lot of the reviews on fragrances, and people always talk about certain Zara fragrances. Honey, that go out the window when I go into Zara. I don't even know, except for Red Temptation. That's the only one I know that's like stuck in my head. The other ones, I don't really know what's popular and what's not, if that makes sense. So, you know, I started smelling a couple of things. And I put my nose on Bohemian Oud. Man, why didn't y'all tell me about Bohemian Oud? In Bohemian Oud, you get incense and cacao, and I'm sure oud, all right? Listen, I'm all about the ouds right now. This is Bohemian Oud. I'm all about the ouds. I'm so ready for like fall and winter time. Honey, I've already cleared out my September trade, and it ain't even October yet. I'm just ready for a different vibe. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready for the cooler weather. I'm ready to pull out my heavy fragrances. Be prepared to be sick of me. If you know me personally, be prepared, okay? I'm putting you on notice, honey, because, baby, I'm going to be smelling warm, spicy, woody, earthy. I'm going to be smelling like all the things, okay, that remind me of fall and winter. This is a really pretty scent. It has a bit of a sparkle to it, a little razzle dazzle. It does not remind me necessarily of a oud fragrance. It is very perfumey to me, but I definitely pick up on, maybe I'm picking up on the cacao. I'm not necessarily picking up on the oud or the incense, but this is a really, really gorgeous scent. I can see myself layering Bohemian Oud with some other fragrances in my collection. I can see myself wearing it by itself. It's just really, really gorgeous. I'm gonna spray a little bit on my skin because I did not get a chance to spray it when I was in Zara, and we're just gonna see how it goes. If you have Bohemian Oud, comment down below, let me know what you think about it. But so these are the only two I picked up in Zara, Vanilla Vibration and Bohemian Oud. Oh my god, it smells so pretty. It smells so pretty. It is reminding me of something though. I cannot put my finger on it, but it's very pretty. It's sweet. It's giving me, you know, like a perfume feel, like an elevated perfume vibe. Very feminine, sweet for sure. Like, I'm digging Bohemian Oud. I could see myself layering Bohemian Oud with Burberry Goddess. Now, I ain't gonna even lie. I don't necessarily know if Burberry Goddess is something that I would have purchased on my own right now. This is a new fragrance, okay? This is a new release from Burberry. If you're not aware, they released this probably about 2 or 3 months ago now, and it's a vanilla scent. There's like 3 different types of vanilla in here. There's vanilla caviar. I did not even know that existed. So when I smelled this probably about a month ago in Ulta, and I sprayed it on my skin, and I was like, okay, this is a pretty vanilla fragrance. It's very heavy on the vanilla. I want to say there is lavender in this fragrance, also ginger, so it's a little tinge of something kind of spicy. The lavender in this fragrance for me is not over the top. I deal a lot, like I have a love-hate, mostly hate relationship when it comes to lavender. I don't like the smell of lavender, and I think that is what was stopping me from purchasing this fragrance. But the thing about the lavender in here is very fleeting. Like, you spray it on, I feel like the lavender is gone in like 20 to 30 minutes. It doesn't hang around that long, which I love. Now, I'm a big vanilla girly. Y'all know I love gourmands. I love all things sweet. Love it, love it, love it. So that part of the fragrance I actually enjoy. But the lavender, I feel like because it had lavender in it, I was not just like gung-ho to buy this fragrance. But be that as it may, it was gifted to me and I love it. This fragrance is very feminine. Like, this is a really pretty scent. This is something that's going to be like an easy grab. You don't have to think about it. If you like vanilla, you will love this. I mean, you can wear it to work. You can wear this fragrance to just about any occasion. I mean, and it doesn't even have to be an occasion to wear this fragrance. You would just wear this fragrance whenever you want to wear this fragrance. It is just really, it's just all around a really good scent. Like, the timing was absolutely perfect for them to launch this fragrance because we're going into fall and winter. And you know, for me, when the weather changes, I like to pull out my heavy hitter fragrances, and I'm trying to get out of that old habits die hard. Y'all know I've talked about that before, but I just have a tendency to pull certain fragrances when the weather changes, and I absolutely see myself pulling for this fragrance when, you know, it gets cold. It's warm, it's cozy, it's sweet, it's pretty, very pretty and feminine. It's just a really gorgeous scent. I'm actually happy to have this fragrance in my collection. It's like kind of like one of those things. It's like, okay, I knew I was going to get it at some point. I didn't think I was going to get it this soon. I was probably going to buy it for myself, either for my birthday or for Christmas. But be that as it may, baby Christmas came early, okay? So Burberry Goddess is a really good scent. If you're a vanilla girly, you need to try this fragrance. At least smell it, okay? At least put your nose on it. I have also been sampling a lot over the past week or so. I was sent a ton of samples by way of Twisted Lily. for Andrea Maack. Now, interesting thing is, I don't know if somebody on YouTube asked me if I smelled anything from Andrea Maack or somebody on one of my other socials, but I have never smelled anything from Andrea Maack. And Andrea Maack is an artist who got into perfumery, okay? And I could totally see her like bringing her artistry through her fragrances. When I say fragrance is just another form of art, this is what I mean. Very unique, very different. These are not necessarily like mass appealing fragrances. She has several. Let me see. They sent over all the samples of everything she has, I believe. So it's 2, 4, 6, let me see. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. They sent over 12 samples, and I'm thinking these are all samples from all of her collection, okay? And I was lucky enough also to jump on a masterclass with Andrea Maack, so I learned a lot about her, where she's from, her ideas, how she got into fragrance, all those good things. So that's why they sent me all these samples. Out of all of these, I'm gonna mention 2 that I really love, like, oh my God. Dual, D-U-A-L, from Andrea Maack. Oh my God, it's so pretty. I'm gonna spray a little bit on my skin. Spray some on my hand. I know that annoys some people. Sometimes in FragCom, when you spray fragrances on your hand. Listen, I only have so much skin, okay? It's immediately like a very bright, uplifting, citrusy fragrance. It reminds me of fragrances like Sundance by Byredo. It's that sweet, sugary, lemon, citrusy smell. And it's very fresh. It also kind of gives me like a your skin but better type of feel. I wish I would have had this the earlier part of summer. This to me is full bottle worthy. This is full bottle worthy. It's very unique, very different. It smells very elegant, elevated. It's not complex. It's sometimes when you get into some of these niche brands, I feel like because they have a lot of creative say-so in their fragrances, I feel like their fragrances can have a tendency to come off a little bit complicated, even for me, okay? And all I do is smell fragrances all day long. But this one is not complicated. It's not complicated at all. Definitely giving me more of a summertime vibe. I can smell the floral in this fragrance, and it's very fresh. It's definitely a white floral, but this is gorgeous. But the fragrance that really just like stole my heart, that currently has me in a chokehold, is Supernova. I'm not gonna spray that one because, baby, I got that much left in the sample. Let me see how much I got left in my sample. And I actually like received these samples like a few days before the actual Zoom masterclass, and I started spraying. I had totally forgot that I had got invited by Twisted Lily to do a Zoom masterclass with her. I thought they was just sending me the samples like, hey, here's some samples for you to try type of thing. Child, I'm glad I did not spray everything, because you know they want you to spray, as you know the perfumer talks about the fragrances. But anyway, Supernova, when I got my samples, was the first one I sprayed. Y'all see, I barely, like I'm halfway through this sample. Y'all, when I tell you this fragrance is amazing. Ooh, definitely full bottle worthy in my opinion. In the top you get cardamom, you get cinnamon, you get saffron, and you automatically know with cinnamon and saffron you start thinking like spicy, okay? And granted, it's a hint of spiciness. As the fragrance starts to dry down, you get this beautiful leather note. That is what makes this fragrance pop, okay? The leather makes this fragrance stand out. This is gorgeous, and it's also like a musky type of fragrance. So what I pull is this spicy cardamom with cinnamon, and then there's lavender in here as well, but it's very toned down. It's in the middle. It doesn't overtake the fragrance, in my opinion. I want to say the lavender probably gives it something a little sweet, which I do enjoy in this fragrance. But this is a warm, spicy, musky leather fragrance. It's gonna hit so good. It's gonna hit for the winter time, okay? It's gonna hit. And when I tell you, I wore this to work the day after I got it. I was actually bold and wore it to work. The compliments that I got, man, okay, the sillage on this thing is top tier. You could smell me everywhere. I left this lingering, just warm, magical, ethereal cloud of just goodness all through my office, baby. I was making it sing in the office. You hear me? Whoo! They was asking me, like, what do you have on? Like, what do you have on? And one young lady was like, man, I love what you got on. It's a little masculine. I could tell it's a little masculine. That's from the leather. I want to say there may be oud in here as well. But she says, but it smells so good on you. And I was like, it works, right? She was like, oh my God, it smells amazing. But yeah, I love Supernova. I'm definitely going to pick up a full-size bottle of Supernova because I feel like it's going to be my signature wintertime scent because it's just, it's so good. It is so good. Andrea Maack definitely has my attention. Y'all know how I am. I love to smell different. I love when people bring out themselves, like the perfumers bring out who they actually are in fragrances. I feel like I'm connected to that. You know what I mean? I may be going a little bit too deep, but there's a connection. Like, okay, like I see you, girl. Like I see you in your fragrances and what you're bringing, and it's just magnifique. Okay, I need more of it. So yes, if y'all have not tried Andrea Maack's fragrances, go to her Instagram, check her out. Another great thing about the brand is they offer these great 7 ml. I want to say there's 7 ml like travel sample sizes, so you don't have to commit to a full-size bottle. Her fragrances are fairly reasonable in my opinion. I mean, because even for this child, even for a Burberry Goddess, you gonna spend right at like, and I want to say this is a 50 ml. I want to say this is probably running about 160, okay? Almost $200. I feel like her fragrances are comparable to designer, the cost of designer fragrances right now. So, baby, designer fragrances, baby, they done lost their mind. I feel like this is the perfect time for y'all to explore niche brands because the prices are the same, okay? You know, venture out and try some of these niche brands. You will be thoroughly surprised. Speaking of samples, you guys know I am affiliated with Twisted Lily. They sent me a bunch of samples. They asked me if I wanted to try anything. I'm real big on sampling right now. Number one, my collection is at max, okay? I'm actually gonna be doing a quick little sale on my Mercari. So if you're not following me on Mercari, go ahead and do so because I'm about to put some fragrances up there this week. So go follow me on Mercari. I want to say my link is down in the description. But I'm real big on sampling right now because my collection is at max. I don't want to go past a certain amount of bottles because I'm really right now focusing on putting some dents in my bottles. I feel like I have so many fragrances that I just don't get to, and that really bothers me. So I'm really into sampling right now. So they asked me if I wanted to sample some fragrances, and I was like, yeah. So I picked Purple Fig by Velhem. I picked Absolute Aphrodisiac by Inicio. I picked a Mensir fragrance. I want to say this is Treasury. Is that how you say this? Treasury, okay, by Mencia. I feel like I've smelled this one before. You can actually smell these fragrances in Neiman Marcus. When I pick my samples, I like to pick fragrances that I can't find in my local department stores. So I picked one from Maison Tahiti. I believe that's how you pronounce it, Tahiti. This is Van Ecstasy. Now, I feel like I need gourmands in my life right now. I feel like I don't have a lot of gourmand fragrances. And I've been watching some of my mutuals on the socials, okay? And I hear a lot of good things about Maison Tahiti, mostly the vanilla fragrances. This is Van Ecstasy, and I believe this is a vanillic based scent. There is coconut milk in here, caramel, vanilla, balsam, sandalwood, and cedar. So I'm assuming this fragrance will be heavy on the vanilla. I feel like it's going to be sweet and creamy. So I cannot wait to try it out. I've not sprayed it yet because, you know, I want to do like some reels and stuff like that on my social media. I also picked La Capitale by Xerjoff. I've heard mixed reviews on this fragrance. Some people like it, some people don't. I think it's like a fruit chuli type of scent, which is gonna be like a fruity fragrance. I want to say there's strawberry in here, but I want to say the base has some leather or some oud. So I call those fragrances fruit chulis, okay? It may have a little patchouli in it. So basically in my mind, that means that it's gonna have this sweet, fruity opening, and then as it dries down, it's gonna get a little heavier, either with patchouli, with leather, or with some type of oud or some type of woods, okay? So that is what I'm expecting for this. Because of the mixed reviews, I don't know, I'm on the fence. My hopes are not really high, but like I said, I've heard some good things, I've heard some bad things. It's just one of those fragrances that you just gotta try on your own and see if you like it. So speaking of Xerjoff, somebody must be talking about me or missing me or something, because my nose is itching, child. Xerjoff, I actually have in my hand my very first Xerjoff fragrance. Now y'all know I'm odd. Y'all know I'm want to be different. Y'all know I want to stand out from the crowd. Y'all know this about me. It ain't no secret. I come on here and tell y'all this all the time. I don't care to smell like everybody else. There's nothing wrong with smelling like other people, to be honest with you. There are some fragrances out there that the whole world loves, and I actually love too. But every now and again, I want to smell different. I want to smell unique. I want to smell odd. I want you to say to me, you smell different. I feel like when somebody says that to me, I actually take that as a compliment. Like, wow, you smell different. I don't take it as something negative, because they probably, in their minds, they're probably trying to wrap around what they are taking in, okay? And then that gives me an opportunity to talk about the fragrance. So I have to be different. So for my very first Xerjoff fragrance, I picked a fragrance from Tony Iommi. Now, Tony Iommi is a rock star, a guitarist. Don't know much about the man, but I will tell you this. His fragrance, honey, is everything. Now, this fragrance is heavy, 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 heavy on the patch, okay, on the patchouli. You have to be a lover of patchouli to enjoy this fragrance, and I am a lover of all things patchouli. I've been a lover of patchouli since I knew what patchouli was. I was like, oh, that's what they call that, patchouli. Love it, okay? That's me. I feel like you should get a sample of this first if you're interested. If you've heard some other people talk about it, you open it up. It has the Tony Iommi name on the inside and the shape of a guitar. He's a guitarist, and I'm pretty sure I've probably heard some of his music and didn't know that was him. But it comes also with a little get to know me, okay, pamphlet. And here's a picture of the man. and it breaks down the background of how the fragrance became and what he wanted to put in the fragrance and all those lovely things. Now in this fragrance, you're going to get in the top bergamot, you're going to get rum, you're going to get geranium, you're going to get passion fruit. In the heart, you get cinnamon, Bulgarian rose, you get patchouli, leather, and in the base, you get sandalwood, ambergris, vanilla, Madagascar vanilla, tonka, caramel, you get labdanum, and musk. Y'all, when I tell you, I sprayed this fragrance on, I unboxed it for the first time last night. I've been sitting here with the fragrance probably for about 5 days now. I'm not even gonna lie. I've been wanting this fragrance for a while. One of my perfume buddies, the Fractastic Mr. Fox on Instagram, I hope I said his name right. We have similar taste in fragrances, and he talked about this fragrance so much, and I just knew from how he described it that I was gonna love it. But I did sit with this fragrance I sat with it for 5 days. I'm weird like that because I have high hopes for fragrances a lot of times, especially when it's something that I really been wanting. And I wanted this fragrance. I do not know why my nose is itching so much. Who the hell talking about me? Oh my God, like you having a whole conversation about me. Are you really missing me? Leave me alone. But y'all know the old heads say when your nose itch, somebody is missing you, okay, or talking about you or whatever. Okay, but anyway, back to the fragrance. But yeah, I have been wanting this fragrance for over a year, and I finally got it in my possession. My very first Xerjoff. Xerjoff is a very popular brand. I like most of everything I smell from Xerjoff, to be honest with you. So I knew I always wanted a Xerjoff fragrance, but which one was going to be my very first is the question. And yeah, anyway, long story short, this is what the bottle looks like. It's absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous. He did do 200 bottles. Those were like special edition. They were all blinged out with rhinestones. This is not that one. This is just the regular release. When I tell you this top is on, it ain't going nowhere. Oh my God, this is so beautiful. So at initial spray, I'm not gonna spray it. I sprayed this on last night because I did a whole video. I'm gonna put up on my Instagram, all my socials. And when I tell you the longevity is eternal, it lasts forever and a day. It lasts 24 hours on my skin. Easy, okay? If you are the type of person where longevity means more to you than anything when it comes to fragrances, and you do happen to enjoy the smell of patchouli, you need this. You need this in your collection. Man, I smell, at initial spray, I get this sweet, sugary patchouli. I get the Bulgarian rose. It's very dark, very mysterious. I pick up in the dry down because it's when you first smell it, it does like make you like, oh my God, it snaps you back a little bit. It could be a little, you know, overpowering to the nose, okay? It's very potent. But as this thing dries down, oh my God, I get the fruity notes, I get the sweet caramel. The patchouli and the rose is what lasts like through the lifespan of the fragrance is what I get, okay? A sweet, sugary rose and patchouli. This is an amazing scent. The leather in here is top tier. And y'all know I had this thing about leather. I'm very particular when it comes to leather fragrances because I've said it before, I'll say it again. Sometimes leather for me can make or break a fragrance, to be honest with you. If that leather is off, I'm more than likely gonna be turned off. Like I can't deal with a funky synthetic smelling leather. No, I don't get that in this fragrance. I get a beautiful sensual leather note. It goes so well with the caramel, the patchouli, the fruity notes, and the rose in this fragrance. This fragrance is everything. I can still smell the fragrance on this card. And I didn't even spray the card, but this is, wow. Yeah, this is it right here. If you've ever smelled fragrances like Hypnotizing Fire by the Harmonist, you will like this fragrance. If you enjoyed the Sugared Patchouli Royale by Kayali, but you want something that smells more expensive, more elevated, you will enjoy this fragrance. This fragrance, again, is all about the patchouli. If you don't know what patchouli smells like, it smells very earthy, smells very green, okay? It could be very pungent to some. So just be mindful of that. Everybody, I feel like people either love patchouli or they hate patchouli. Thank God I love patchouli. I can wear patchouli every day, okay? I can wear oud every day. I can wear patchouli every day. I can wear tobacco every day. I can wear all those things every day because I love those type of scents. But they're not for everybody, okay? So I would say if you're interested in smelling this, go to Twisted Lily. I will link everything down below and get you a sample, okay? Before you buy a full-size bottle, get you a sample. I feel like for my very first Xerjoff fragrance, I picked a good one. I have absolutely no regrets. I cannot wait to wear this. Hell, I'm tempted to spray this on today, to be honest with y'all. Like, I'm trying to tell you, I love it that much. It smells amazing. Actually got sent a 10 ml travel spray of milk from Commodity. You guys know I work with Commodity as well. The link is down below. If you have been thinking about getting a Commodity fragrance and maybe you're on the fence about it, if you want me to do another video dedicated to the Commodity fragrances that I have, comment down below and let me know. But starting to, is it tomorrow? Oh my God, starting on the 26th of September, if you order something from Commodity, they're going to put a little piece of candy in your order. Also through October 2nd, if you order anything and your order is upward of $145, you will receive a 10 ml of milk. Now this is the personal fragrance. Y'all know they come in 3 different categories: personal, expressive, and bold, if I remember correctly, okay? This is going to be the personal. So this is going to be for those people who enjoy wearing fragrances, but you more so like your fragrances toned down. You like to just have a cute little scent bubble for yourself. You're not into the whole world smelling your fragrances. You actually wear fragrances for the personal experience, which I do too, but I still want people to smell my fragrance. You just want to enjoy your own scent. If you see the fragrances and the writing is in white, there is no color to it, there's no plus sign or anything like that, that's the personal, okay, level. I feel like the personal level is like the lighter version of the fragrances than the other two in my experience, but it's still a great scent. Milk is one of my favorite fragrances from Commodity. Y'all know I talk about Milk Bold all the time. That's the one I have, and I absolutely love it. This milk is like a marshmallow gourmand type of scent. So if you're into sweet fragrances and you like the note of marshmallow, then you will like milk. I think you will like it in any category that you get, personal, expressive, or bold. You'll like it, okay? So yeah, remember that if you spend $145, you're gonna get a 10 ml of milk, okay? So enjoy that. Also use my code. Okay, those are all the samples and new fragrances that I have received this month. I'm excited about all of them. I'm excited to get Supernova in my collection because I absolutely love that fragrance. If you and I share the same taste and fragrance, honey, you will enjoy it. If you scared to get a big bottle, get the little travel spray and try it out, wear it, come back, let me know how you feel about it. It's amazing, okay? I love it, love it. But yeah, comment down below if you have any of the fragrances I've mentioned in this video. Let me know what you added into your collection for the month of September, what you think I should get my nose on. Leave it down in the comments, all right? If you're into fragrance, I would love for you to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to turn on your notification bells. That way you will not miss any videos that I put out. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button on your Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button on your way out. It is super important for the growth of my channel. And thank you and welcome to all my new subbies. I appreciate you all so much. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you are having a beautiful day and I hope you are smelling good doing it. I will see you in the next video. Bye.